know, there's a standard light and it's kind of dark and you really can't see, or maybe you go into an attic, there's kind of no light really up there, or into a dark crawl space and you just need more light. You know what that reminds me of? This movie I saw, and it says, Aziz, light. Tell me what that's from. Brian, think about it. Beyond Bright, Supernova Ultra Bright Garage Light is the solution for that. It's $46.54. $15.51 are your 3 easy payments. Item number V46684. And when I say bright, 10 adjustable light panels, these all move, 7,000 lumens. And you go, what does that mean? Oh, we're going to show you what that means. You ready? That's what we mean. That's when I say mega light. So let me go ahead and bring it. Listen, Nick was here a little earlier. We got to meet really quickly in the studio. How you doing, Nick?
Monifa, what's going on? It was great to see you earlier.
Can you see me? This light is kind of blinding.
I can see you perfectly, and I think that was the 5th element. Am I right there?
Yes, you got it correct.
That's right. I heard you there. Hey, so Monifa, this is what we're talking about, right? Does everybody have one of these light bulbs in their house, in their garage, in their attic, in their crawl space? We all do, right? And here in my garage, I took this 60-watt light bulb, screwed it out, and instantly put in this Beyond Bright Supernova. Now, the great thing is here, we're talking about like 10 seconds and an instant makeover in your space. So you probably be living in the dark with one of these light bulbs, which, let's talk about this guy. It was invented about 142 years ago.
Yep.
This 60-watt light bulb is giving me about maybe 200-300 lumens of light. Now I have increased that by simply screwing in the Supernova from Beyond Bright, and now I have 800 times more light. We're talking over 7,000 lumens of light, Monifa, and that's why people are absolutely loving this. So if you think about your garage when you pull in and it's still dark and dim, maybe it's downstairs in the basement, up in the attic where you still have to bring a flashlight, or outside in the shed. Now, by simply screwing this in, 7,000 lumens of light, over 800% brighter than what you have here.
I mean, we're talking about, that's why they call it supernova. This light is bright. It is going to completely illuminate whichever space that you use it in. And the fact that you can move, this is adjustable, right? These articulating arms, so now you can direct the light where you want it. That's even better too. That's such a cool feature on this, to be able to direct the light where you want it to go. Or even, look, I can just, I don't need that much light. So look, I'm gonna just close it up. Look at that. That's so cool, Nick.
It really, really is. And this is coming from the guys from Beyond Bright. Let's think about this, guys. Those surface mount diode lights, you can see them on the screen there, those little yellow dots, that's what's giving us that bright power. Now, surface mount diode lights have been around for ages, right? They're in our cell phones, in our flashlights, but leave it to the guys at Beyond Bright to bring it inside the home and give you all of that bright, white, crisp light. Now, you mentioned this is a brand new design. So a couple years ago, we actually came out with this guy back here. It had 3 panels and it had about 80 LED lights. This is now giving us over 300. And those panels being adjustable, that's so nice, because now I'm actually able to flip those up. And if you think about that, I'm getting light down on the floor, but also against the wall. So I'll show you here in my garage what that means for me. And take a look at the back wall here. When I flip this up, notice how that just got brighter, right? Yeah. So now what you can see is back here on the wall is well lit up, so I can see everything. But what you can't see is out in this garage. With one light, I'm able to completely fill this space. So again, think about your home. Think about the garage that you or your loved ones pull into. Is it dark? Is it a little bit dangerous? Are you going through light bulbs again and again that you have to replace?
Right.
Give Supernova a try. Instantly, you're going to see the same makeover that you're seeing on screen here, which is what people love so much, because instantly they'll flip in the light switch, screwing in that light bulb, but now you have so much more bright, white, crisp LED lights.
It's 7,000 lumens. That's a lot. I mean, look how bright this is. Look how bright this is. Think about those dark spaces in your home, right besides the garage. Absolutely use it in the garage. We're driving into it. I love they have 2 right there in their garage, able to see if you work out in your garage a lot. Maybe you have your gym is in your garage, or what if you have, your workstation in the garage because you like to tinkle in the garage. That's great. So now you have light to do that. But then I think about like my attic. It is dark. There's nothing up there. It's just nothing. But it's dark. But when people need to get up there, now that they can see, that's what you want. Or in the shed or the basement, those places that, you know, maybe we don't get into a lot, but when you are down there, you typically need to see why you're down there. This is going to be really, really nice to serve you in that way. So take advantage of this easy pay, $15.51 to get this one home. Make sure to put this one in your cart checkout. It's going to serve you so nicely in those dark spaces in your home, Nick. So I think this is just really, really great. And I love the upgrade from the previous model that you're showing us.
Yeah, it's such an upgrade. And this is a version that we've sold tons of. And we brought it out maybe 2-3 years ago. It set the world on fire because it was such a great gift, because people were able to take that, put it in, and instantly have that make over the garage. The problem with this, they found, is that the light's going straight down on the floor, or the light's going out into the room. That's very nice. But again, they increased that by over 100% brighter. So now you have the Supernova. So not only do you have 9 of these individual panels, which you can move all of those around, but you also have that one in the center. So we're talking about over 350 of those surface mount, those little yellow guys there, surface mount diode lights. And what that means, again, is now I don't just have light down on the floor. I also have it up on the walls, and it fills this entire room. So I have some other lights here, but if I simply screw that off, you're going to see dark, dingy, what you're probably used to driving into. Now, simply and easily, just by screwing in that light bulb, your garage, your basement, your crawl space, your shed, anywhere in your home where you said, I could use a little bit more light, you're going to be able to do it here. And one more thing, Monifa, you might be asking yourself, okay, we just went 800 times brighter. Is it going to cost me more money?
Oh, yeah,
the great thing is, this 60-watt light bulb, this 60-watt light bulb takes just the same amount of energy as the Supernova. So you're getting so much more.
I love that.
And these are going to burn for years and years and years. You never have to worry about replacing it like you do this guy.
That's good too. So we're talking about a light that's brighter, one that you don't have to replace, one that energy-wise is taking up the same amount of energy as a 60-watt bulb. Like, that's a win-win. Get rid of those old garage lights. We all kind of drive into the garage. I have one out there too, and this is definitely super helpful. I think about all the little things that I'm kind of doing in my garage, getting my garage together. I'm creating like some storage in there, and eventually I'm gonna like paint it and do all of those fun things to the garage too. But this is a good way to have great light, an easy adjustable light, which is so cool. So remember, those arms, they articulate, so you can put the light where you need it. That's what makes this really great. In 7,000 lumens, we're talking about bright, and you don't have to worry about changing it out. That's really, really a way to go. Yep, that's a smarter choice, and I need to go ahead and change out those light bulbs for something that's better and brighter, and it's going to serve me for a longer time to come. $15.51 to be able to get this home. Get a couple. Think about the garage, one for the garage, maybe one for the shed, one for the basement, one for the attic, one for the crawl space. So you're probably going to get a couple. Perfect. You're going to love them. $46.54 is our QVC price. It's item number V46684 for your Beyond Bright Supernova Ultra Bright Garage Light. Nick, it was good to see you earlier in person, and good to see you now as well.
Great to see you, Monifa. Have a good night.
Thank you. You as well. Well, that's all I got. Wow, those three